I'm here today because I fear for the safety of my stepdaughter. She's 7 and she's been through so much. She's been attacked by a pit bull, has over 100 stitches in her face. I think she was either hit with something or pushed down something. On August 1st, her mother notified me that she was on her way to the emergency room, that she had just gotten ran over by a 1-ton hay bale being pulled by a truck. She's come over with 2 black eyes. She supposedly rode her bike off the porch. Her ankle is sprained, she has bruises on her leg, and she's crying to come home with us. And the mother refuses to let her come see us. And she had told me that she was gonna move and we weren't gonna be able to find her. And sure enough, a week later, we couldn't find her. She's had rope burns on her neck. So we'd asked her what happened, and she said she was playing with someone and they put a rope around her neck. So when we confronted her mother said no. She put the rope around her own neck and pulled it that tight to leave a burn mark on her neck. I think either the mother's doing it, or she knows who's doing it, or she's just neglecting her. She's not being there and taking care of her like a mother should be. Her answers just never make sense when something happens to her.
Stephanie, that's your ex-boyfriend's wife on the tape.
Yeah.
And she's making a lot of accusations that she believes you might be abusing your daughter.
She is full of crap. I'm sorry, the rope burn, the black eye thing that she's accusing, I've never seen my daughter with black eyes or a rope burn. The dog bite was a freak accident.
First of all, how old is your daughter?
7.
7 years old?
Yes.
Okay. So she says the rope burn around the neck, you've never seen that?
I've never seen that.
Black eyes?
She's never had black eyes.
Got bit by a dog?
She got bit by a dog. It was 11 o'clock at night. She came into the room and she stepped on the dog. The dog snapped. I had her at the hospital less than 11 minutes later, and I live 10 miles from the hospital. I even got pulled over by the police on my way to the hospital. The dog was euthanized that morning.
And this is a family dog?
Yeah, it was a family dog.
So she's in the house, she steps on dog tail, dog bites
the dog bit her,
your daughter.
And the dog was euthanized that morning.
So you had the dog put to sleep?
Yes, I did.
What kind of dog was it?
It was a pit bull.
Well, that's a dangerous dog to begin with.
Cody, which would be her dad, owns a pit bull and keeps it in his apartment with him.
So he has a pit bull
yes, he does.
also. Now, I guess some kind of tractor ran over your daughter?
No tractor ran over my daughter. The kids were playing out in the yard. A truck that was pulling a trailer behind it. They went running towards it. I stopped it, but she acted like her leg hurt, like she might have twisted her ankle. So I took her to the emergency room to make sure none of her bones were broken.
So the trailer didn't run over
No.
her? Why do you think they're making these accusations if it's not going on?
They're making these accusations because Cody is a deadbeat dad. He has, maybe out of the 7 years that my daughter's been alive, maybe seen her a total of 6 months out of it. He doesn't pay child support consistently. He's been court ordered to do so. He doesn't spend any time with her. She's doing this because that's money out of her pocket because she doesn't want to go to work. She's got 4 kids of her own, and this is their way of trying to stop it.
Have you done anything to prove that you didn't abuse your child?
Yes. As a matter of fact, they've called the state on me, and I've been investigated 4 times.
4 times?
4 times in the last 4 years, and it's ridiculous. The state, there's nothing to prove. They've talked to my daughter.
And the state always comes and...
They always close the case.
And the case is closed with a finding of no abuse?
No abuse.
Why won't you let your daughter see her father?
Due to the accusations this last time that it's not even been a year ago, that the state investigated me yet again for child abuse. And I've placed my child in counseling. My child does not want to see Cody. Okay. And I'm not going to make her do something.
What about your relationship with Cody?
My relationship with Cody, I'm going to be the first person to say it. Back when I was younger, I did stupid things. I met him at a party. There was drugs, alcohol included, and he was the one buying the alcohol from the liquor store. One thing led to another. I didn't find out his true age until I was 4 months pregnant with our child.
How old was he?
He told me he was 21. At that time, he was 16.
He was 16, and how old were you?
23.
Oh, so, wow. What are you hoping to happen today?
I want the crap to stop. I'm tired of them putting my name out there on flyers, public forums.
I was shown backstage. They printed out this really long flyer. I mean, and the printing's so small on it, I couldn't even read it, basically. But it's super long and detailed. Mm-hmm. And they're standing out in front of Walmart, and they're handing out hundreds of these flyers, basically saying, help us get this child away from her mother, that you're abusing it.
I'm tired of
Now, first of all, I don't even know if that's legal because What would a stranger do calling CPS? They don't know your child. They don't know the situation.
Right.
So I don't know how effective that campaign against you would be.
It's effective to the point that I can't go to that Walmart anymore because I have people walk up. Aren't you that girl on that flyer?
So people are coming up saying, hey,
Aren't
I got
you
this
that-
flyer,
Yeah.
and you're abusing your child. Are you abusing your child?
Right. They also post all over a social network and public forums a whole bunch, a laundry list of crap.
The thing is, I don't understand. You say that he's only seen the daughter about 6 months of her life. She's 7 years old.
He didn't see her until she stepped into the picture.
Until Samantha stepped in the picture.
My daughter doesn't even call him dad.
All right.
She has no relationship with him.
Well, let's find out what Samantha has to say. Let's bring her out.
Stephanie, you're lying. How can you sit there and say I made these up?
You made it all
No,
up.
I've got the hospital papers, Stephanie.
Bring 'em.
He's
Bring
got
'em.
him. She got ran over.
I'm
The
about to
roper,
say
when I
something.
confronted you, you said she did it because she was playing puppies.
Bull.
No, you
She's
did.
never had a rope around
Yes,
her
she
neck.
did, Stephanie.
No, she
You have an
didn't.
excuse for everything that happens to her. And I'm a mother, and I know accidents happen.
You ain't no
But my
mom.
child
I did
has
not
been
lay
through
down
this
with the
many
child.
accidents.
Stuck in the face, though.
You cause her emotional damage by telling her that I don't love her.
No, I
You
have
caused her
never said
emotional-
that.
She has actually told me that. She's actually told the counselor
Yeah, just like
that.
she told
doesn't want to
us
see you
that
at
Cody
all.
doesn't want to see her, that he doesn't try.
He doesn't.
Hold on a second. Do you say negative things to her daughter
No.
about her
Yes,
mom?
you do.
No, I don't.
My daughter says otherwise, and I believe everything that comes out of her mouth.
So you believe her?
Yes, I do.
The dog biting her. I mean, that's a story that anybody who
The
has a
dog bite.
dog.
Oh,
could,
You
now,
didn't
we got a
see her
different
till
story with
about
that. The
7
first time I
months
was
after.
seeing a
Hold on.
dog bite,
What did you
the first story was it was a neighbor's dog. And don't worry about it, I'm in a civil suit. So I went door to door, me and my husband did, looking for the neighbor. No neighbor, so we called the cops. Oh no, it was my dog and I shot it.
It was my dog, and it was euthanized the
No,
next
that's not
day.
what that's in the police report, is that what you told the cops. It was my dog and I shot it. But what is she doing up that late to be attacked by a dog? She's
got
little,
up-
she should have been in
got-
bed,
she
and that
got
would have
up
never
out of
happened.
bed. She got up out of bed and came
No,
into my You don't know
That's
nothing.
not what you just
Where
told
was I
him.
living?
Okay,
Where were you?
let me-
Where was your phone number so I could call him?
Hold on 1 second. 4 years, 4 times CPS investigating her. If she is this terrible mother, and there are these investigations, how come CPS doesn't take her daughter away?
She has been taken away. She has been taken away, and you got her back.
If she got ran over by this trailer.
Yeah, and it
wouldn't-
could have not been her leg. It could have been her head.
But wouldn't the police, like, if that happened, wouldn't they take the child? Listen, we have the emergency room chart about this tractor incident or trailer incident. And, you know, she went to the hospital and complained of left foot pain, reportedly run over by a hay trailer. No obvious deformity, no broken, no obvious, like her leg's not, broken in half. It happened in a farm environment, which would make sense. And the child is consolable, which means they're talking to it. And the child gives a useful history. She's talking how it happened, and the mother's there. They agree upon what happened. And, this is a doctor writing in an emergency medical chart.
That her leg got ran over, but you're saying
If
it
her
didn't.
leg had gotten ran over completely, she would be flatter than a pancake because a 110 hay trailer would kill you.
That does make sense. If you get run over by a hay trailer, you're going to be like Pink Panther, You're
It was
like,
just her leg. That's what you say.
Did you
That's
tell
what
her,
the counselor
Did you
says.
tell her daughter that she's dead?
No.
That she was dead?
That's not what she said after I let her visit you guys for 1 week. She said that you told her
You also
that I was
took a-
shot dead in the street. Why would
No.
you tell a 4-year-old
Okay, we told her that no one was going to give her back. And then what were we going to say? That she magically came back to life?
That's what she told me when I picked her up.
Your husband, your ex, let's bring him out, Cody.
What? You don't like to be confronted with your
Stay
lies?
out of my face. I'm not lying.
He's not in your face, Stephanie.
You say you didn't know I was 16?
No.
You knew exactly how old I was because you were going to the liquor store and buying the liquor.
Bull.
You have
Well,
to show ID. Don't be stupid.
Listen, I want to be honest here. This is my first observance. You're 24 years old, and I'm really good at guessing people's age. When you first walked out, I thought you were a lot older.
Exactly.
Do you think she's abusing your daughter?
Yes, I do. I think she neglects her. I don't think she pays attention to her. I don't think she watches her. My kids been around trailers all their lives. Never been ran over because I watch what they do.
You don't watch them. She watches them. You sit on your fat ass and drink your beer and pop your... You're not there, Stephanie.
I've got the recording where I taped it.
That's nice.
What did you record?
That she said that it was my dog and I was supposed to come get it, but she kept it for 3 years after we broke up.
Okay, but who cares about that? The dog bit the child.
She should know an aggressive pit bull from a non-aggressive pit bull.
Well, did you go over there and say, I know that's an aggressive pit bull, I want the dog out?
No.
No, we didn't know what happened.
Well, why not?
She never let you know
she
what
did.
happened.
You're saying that you know the dog was aggressive, right?
I didn't know. She should know.
Where
She's
were
supposed
you?
to be a veterinary technician, but she doesn't know a vicious pit bull from a non-vicious
Do you all have a
pit bull.
pit bull?
Yes, I do.
And you allow that around your children?
Yeah, mine. Because I know my dog.
You know
I
your
watch
dog,
my
okay.
kids with my
Because your
dog.
pit bull is a special pit bull.
Yeah.
No. I watched my dog around.
You knew she had a pit bull in the house.
She's insane.
I had no idea.
You had no idea?
The dog might happen at somebody else's house. She rarely has a permanent residence. She has to live with somebody or be homeless and just go from house to house.
Well, maybe if she was getting child support, she wouldn't have to be.
She doesn't.
Cody, are you a good dad?
Which
Yes,
time?
I am.
You are a good dad. Do you feel your daughter, do you tell her negative things about her mom?
No.
Yes.
So you never let this frustration that both of you are exhibiting on stage, you never share it with the daughter?
No.
Have you ever hit your daughter using excessive force? You answer no, and the results are you told the truth. Did you ever intentionally cause your daughter to have black eyes? She answered no. She told the truth. Did you ever intentionally cause your daughter to get a rope burn around her neck? She answered no. She told the truth. Have you ever intentionally caused serious injury to your daughter? No. She answered no, and the result is she told the truth. She was asked, do you know of anyone who intentionally caused serious injury to your daughter and you did nothing to stop it? She answered no, and the results are she told the truth.
She may not intentionally did it, but it's just her not taking care of it.
Cody, you took a lie detector test, and you were asked, are you fabricating a story that Stephanie neglects your daughter to gain custody? He answered no, and he told the truth. Have you ever told?
That's fine.
Have you ever told your daughter that her mother was dead? You answered no. You told the truth.
Yes.
Have you ever told your daughter that her mother loves pets more than her? You answered no, and the results are you didn't tell the truth. You failed.
Lie
You
detector
passed the
tests
first
aren't
one.
100%.
See the smile that he puts on his face? He
come
does it
on.
when he lies.
That's why I go back to the thing where there's so much negativity here. Your daughter has to hear something. You say
I don't
something.
tell my daughter negative things.
I don't need a lie detector test to tell me on that one you're probably lying.
Thank you.
Are you fabricating a story that Stephanie neglects your daughter to gain custody? You answer no. You told the truth.
Misunderstandings happening. I can actually accept that.
Misunderstandings happen all the time. Then you were asked the same question that he failed on. Have you ever told your stepdaughter that her mother loves pets more than her? You answered no. You didn't tell the truth.
I didn't.
When you're telling a child that the mom loves pets more than, loves the child, that's bad. You're a dad. You're a mom. You have 4 children of your own. You know you shouldn't be saying that things to a 7-year-old child. If you keep dealing with this situation like you do, like calling the mother of your child, oh, you were a nut and you're sleeping around, you're doing all this, that doesn't help anything.
She isn't it? She's supposed to take medicine every day.
I guess, see, I'm trying to give you advice, and you don't want to listen to it. And all I'm trying to do is give you good advice, and you don't want to take it? 2 of you, get off my stage. Keep taking care of your daughter.
I will.
And if you do need help or you feel overwhelmed and you need, some advice, some mentoring, whatever with your child, feel free to call me. I'll try to help as much as I can.
Thank you.
But with this situation here, I would try to leave it alone as much as possible.
Which is what I've done for
What
the
you've
last
been
8
doing.
months.
And like I said, if anybody ever say, hey, listen, I was on the Steve Wilkos show, I passed my lie detector test, and that's what I'm going with.
Thank you very much.
I called you, Steve, for help because I watch your show all the time.
Somebody's going to watch this and say, you know what, she was brave enough to do that, I can do that too.